as recent polling data indicate a notable increase in favorability for opposition leader Mark Golding over Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Now, this shift comes at a critical time with the nation's political climate becoming increasingly charged. The latest statistics derived from a Don Anderson poll commissioned by business stakeholders reveal public sentiment may be leaning towards Golding. There's Chantae McNeil with what analysts are saying.
So, Carolyn, as supporters of the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party gear up for the upcoming general elections, many have already made their voices heard regarding their preferred candidates. Recent history reflects a higher favorability for the ruling party. However, the latest Don Anderson poll indicates a shift in this trend. Now, what could be driving this change in public sentiment? We spoke with political commentators to explore the current landscape and what it means for both parties.
In a major turn of events, supporters for the People's National Party are rewriting the narrative of Jamaican politics with a recent Don Anderson poll revealing a notable shift in public sentiment, with opposition leader Mark Golding emerging as a formidable contender against the Jamaica Labour Party's leader, Andrew Holness. The poll indicates that 36.3% of respondents are now in support of Golding, compared to 32.4% for Holness. This marks a pivotal shift as the PNP has overtaken a JLP that has, in recent history, enjoyed a stronger backing. As for those still undecided, the results reveal 27.4% for Holness and 38.3% for Golding. Political commentator Roger Bent suggests that this shift can be attributed to a more unified approach for Golding's leadership.
I think the parties are seeming to be unified is helping his image. And with the less infighting that is taking place within the PNP now, is now making him seem stronger and a more unified force. Secondly, I think the issue that the showing at the recently concluded People's National Party conference, in which he was highlighted as this family man, as this strong leader, as this facilitator.
Social and political commentator Sandra Roden notes that given the recent controversies surrounding the Prime Minister, the rise in the opposition's favorability was expected.
Of course, they have been attacking the Prime Minister on many different fronts, so of course that would lead to that unfavorability rating or that low favorability rating as well for the Prime Minister. He's being attacked, he's the leader, so naturally he's going to be unpopular. And then, of course, they're bringing out that positive side of Mark Golding, him dancing, his son speaking. And, that makes people view more favorably.
And in response to whether or not these results may indicate a difficult fight ahead for the Prime Minister to secure his spot in the next general elections,
I think this election is going to come down to base versus base, who can pull out their base more, because it's still in the margin of error. There is a lead, but it's like a 2% lead or 3% lead if we consider the margin of error. So it's not a clear cut to say voter intention has shifted. Right now I'm saying that voter intention might be straight down the middle now, and it's a matter of what happens in the next couple of months. But what I can say is that the consistency of the PNP in their attacks, in their opposition tactics, can lead to greater voter intent. The inability of the JLP to respond to that can lead to that as well.
As the public sentiment continues to shift, all eyes will be on the upcoming general elections, where voters will be left to decide whom they deem fit to lead the next government. For CVM News, I'm Chantae McNeil.